through week 5, a lot of huge matchups today, Joey, helping kind of define the playoff picture a little bit. A lot of defining moments today. We're going to start with our top 5. Joey, who you got?
This will be the first week that my top 5 has started to change a little bit with some big games being played. I love the way Notre Dame looks now with Ian Book running this offense. His presence, he looks like a quarterback that has played 40, 50 games. The way he stands back there, they're completely different now.
Okay, I've got LSU at number 5, giving them credit for wins against Miami and Auburn. Their defense, phenomenal. I don't think the offense is as bad as people have said. They've criticized them a little bit. I think it's because of some of the good defenses they played. I love the way Joe Burrow's playing right now at quarterback. I cannot wait to see them next week against Florida. Who do you got at 4?
I'm going to move Georgia down to number 4. They're clearly still in my top 4. They would get in the playoff if it started, this weekend. But they just haven't looked as dominant as they did early in the season. They still get you about 250 yards rushing. They are still balanced. They're in my top 4.
I'm going Clemson at number 4, and I'm giving them a lot of credit for that win against Syracuse. The way they rallied behind a freshman quarterback in Chase Bryce showed a lot of resiliency. Their defense is going to make them a favorite in the remainder of their regular season game. So I dropped them a little bit. Obviously some question marks now at quarterback, but I still got them at 4.
Because of what you said, they'll still be favored. With or without Trevor Lawrence, we don't know when he'll be back. So I'm still going to keep Clemson up. Ohio State, big win against Penn State. Faced some adversity for the first time this season and found a way to win a game on the road at Penn State. They're solidly at number 3.
I dropped Georgia from 2 down to 3. Some question marks about their passing game the last 2 games now. Good news for them, though. They still run it on everybody with running backs, with receivers. We saw Justin Fields this weekend, big game. Can't wait to see them against LSU in 2 weeks. So I got the Dogs right now at 3.
Clemson proved that they can win games a different way. They don't have to be explosive throwing the ball. They proved that in the game this weekend, 300 yards rushing. They went away from the pass and said, look, we're going to be physical. We're going to run it at you, down your throat. They will win every game for the rest of their season, and hopefully for Clemson, Trevor Lawrence will be back soon.
Okay, I'm moving Ohio State into the 2 spot now. A huge win on the road in Happy Valley. That was impressive to me. All the adversity they faced, especially in that first half, kind of quieting that white out. Very, very talented team. Did you just kind of feel like, even though they were down, they were never really out of it, only because of all the playmakers they have? You just felt like somehow they always had the game in hand. So I get the Buckeyes right now at 2.
I don't think there's any question about Alabama. The only thing we don't know is can Tua go the distance? We've only seen him play a quarter and a half. Winning the national championship, he played a half of football. He hasn't had to. They've been that good. Although they didn't cover this week.
Really?
They didn't cover, and they missed a field goal.
Really?
They better get back to work.
Up-downs. Yeah. Up-downs coming on Monday.
You don't know what you're going to get out of Alabama.
2 is the front runner for the Heisman. You're absolutely right. The thing I love, mentally and physically tough team, because they bring their A-plus game to the park week in, week out. We got Alabama at number 1. Adnan, I know you're upset. Noticeably absent. No Penn State in our top 5, but don't worry, buddy. The season's still early.
I'm still upset what happened in Happy Valley, but well done, boys. Another solid slate of games next Saturday, highlighted by Texas and Oklahoma. Florida State and Miami renewed their rivalry. Mississippi State should give Auburn a test, and Notre Dame goes into what will be a rowdy Lane Stadium. Don't forget to give Capital One fan vote via SportsCenter's Twitter handle on Monday.